Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today we are going to be watching Daredevil Season 1, Episode 9. So, last episode, Fisk came out publicly.
Yep.
And kind of played a huge card there, because now we're not facing a supervillain, we're facing like a well-loved politician.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how we're going to adapt to this. That was the huge cliffhanger in the last episode. I want to get straight into this. As always though, full-length reactions up on the Patreon. Next week's reaction, Episode 10, also up on the Patreon if you want to go check that out, get early access to everything we do, and throw a little support our way. But either way, thank you just for being here. Thank you for watching. And let's just get into Daredevil Season 1, Episode 9.
The problem is, right now, that we're having, this kind of like,
Whoa. What the heck?
What? What is this?
What the heck? Excuse me? That guy's a ninja.
So I'm assuming this is one of Nobu's men or something.
Probably.
Maybe? Oh, dang.
Shoot. Definitely one of Nobu's men. Shoot. Oh! Dang. Shoot.
Dang, I thought you could get close range, but...
Oh, dude. He's kicking your butt.
Oh, shoot, you're gonna get kicked.
No. Oh my gosh.
Wait, who the heck is this guy?
What the heck?
I thought it was gonna be like more of like a ninja grunt guy, but it's like we're having trouble.
Dude, that was a crazy cold. This show has some of the best television cold opens ever.
Yeah.
Father.
The priest reminds me of Liam Neeson a bit.
He does a little bit.
I was wondering if I could take you up on a latte.
What's on your mind, Matthew?
Killing someone, maybe?
Possibly.
People still remember battling Jack Murdoch around these parts. Seal of confession still applies, even over lattes.
Do you believe in the devil, Father?
Man, I'm pretty sure he has to.
In this world, among us.
You want the short answer or the long one? Skeptical. But most of my peers. I had this notion.
Okay.
But the devil was inconsequential. Minor figure.
So like an idea.
Not very Catholic of you.
Angels and humans, serpents and kings. Medieval theologians reinterpreted those passages to be about a single monstrous enemy. Propaganda.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
dude.
wait,
Listen
hold
to
up.
him, man.
He said, in my youthful zeal, bro, wait up.
I'd become close with the village elder. He and his family had the respect of everybody, Hutu and Tutsi alike. The militia liked to force Hutu villagers to murder their neighbors.
Oh my gosh.
So the militia commanders sent soldiers with orders to cut his head off.
Oh my gosh.
The commander wanted to meet this man.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Talked with him in his hut for many hours. Then he dragged him out in front of his village and hacked him to pieces.
Yeah. Jeez.
Along with his entire family.
Oh my gosh.
I saw the devil. So yes, I believe he walks among us.
That's really cool.
From ever hurting anyone again.
Stopped him how?
By becoming
Becoming a
him.
devil?
Yeah. Exactly.
Straps in a big dream.
Somebody knows something. It's just a matter of asking the right people.
Yeah, I there still has to be some dirt.
That's how you get yourself hurt.
That's what I keep telling you.
It's murder.
Matt.
My
wonder if
partner
he'll,
thinks
like,
we should be pursuing this through the
Pick
legal
up on
system.
something.
Did you see him acting dumb with the handshake?
Yeah.
Why didn't he grab his hand? He knows where his hand is.
A friend of yours came to see me the other night. The man in the mask.
I feel like he's already picked it up.
Exposed Fisk. Printed this from a thumb drive he gave me.
I don't think he knows yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know, but he might start to catch on.
Can't print any of it without corroboration, can you?
He could just be throwing smoke.
The mask came to Ben for help. And I don't care how rich Fisk is, nobody can totally erase their past.
I don't know about that, actually, Karen.
They could make it look like that very easily.
He didn't hurt Ben, and he didn't hurt me. I'll take the double of Hell's Kitchen over Fisk any day. Plus, he kicks ass. Flipping around in the rain.
Well, if he's... Why not just take Fisk down himself?
Maybe he knows there's some roads you can't come back from.
That's exactly it. We have to take Fisk down almost the right way.
Yeah.
If they have the opportunity, he's not nearly as active as he has been in the past.
Maybe he's just choosing his targets more carefully.
Yeah, like, don't underestimate him now. Oh, shoot.
Whoa.
It's all right, Francis. Thank you.
I had no idea what
No.
was there.
Is there
It's in a
any chance?
weird-
We don't know what the heck that beginning stuff was. Is there any chance it was Nobu?
Maybe?
And like it's gonna happen after this as opposed to before?
He doesn't care for the accommodations.
Misspeak my words again, and I will have your tongue. Wesley's just trying to be polite. We have other blocks coming up.
This one.
Is that the...
Yes, that's the one that Senior Tully is trying to push them out.
I am bound by certain requirements. Even I have those I must answer to. My organization will compensate you for the expense.
It's not an expense, it's public.
In return for my help. One that has inconvenienced us both.
The man in black. I know of one with such skills.
But emotion can turn the most circumspect of men careless.
What?
Okay.
Does he have connections? How?
Then nobody wants to see him take it on the nuts more than me.
I might have you edged out.
Freaking Foggy.
Armand Tully is a dead end.
I feel like...
I did a little back channeling with Marcy.
Okay, ew.
I hope that we can work together more, you know, like...
That island he's on, no extradition
Doesn't-
agreement.
It's another dead end.
Yeah, because these people are smart. Uh-oh. Who is this?
Buenos días.
Oh.
Hola, Señora Cardenas.
Nos ofreció el doble de dinero.
Double the money?
What?
Her neighbors are thinking about taking it.
Oh, and if her neighbors take it, there's no strength in numbers.
She thinks she can change their minds. Enough of them, maybe, to make a difference.
We fight. Yes?
Yes. See.
I feel like she might get hurt, though. I'm worried.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, I love that she's this, like, strong lady and she's going to stand her ground, but look at her, right? And look at Fisk. Look at...
Yeah, I'm worried that they're gonna get to her.
Fisk wants the tenements. He's not gonna stop until he gets them.
Yes.
So what? We're just supposed to roll over?
No, but he's going to hurt people, guys.
Find something in the deposition that
Come on, fuck it. You think we're gonna trip this guy up with a deposition? After everything...
Matt, he's a rich dickhead who thinks he can pay people off to kiss his ass.
No,
No, you don't.
he's not. He's more than that. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
She's got serious security there. There's more security than there are people in there.
May I help you?
I hope so.
He knows that they're aware of him, though.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering what a man who can't see is doing in an art gallery. I'm told by my guests my apartment's a bit stark. I thought maybe some art would warm it up.
That's the truth.
Limb and assume these guests were women.
Matt can be so charming when he wants to be,
is.
though, which is smart.
There's something very intimate in experiencing art through someone else's eyes. One of my favorite pieces.
Okay, but how...
Describe it to me.
Yeah.
Imagine a sea of tonal reds. The color of anger. This strikes the perfect balance between the two.
Tell me, do you have a man in your life?
Matthew, are you hitting on me?
That is a little bit out of the blue.
If I could get inside the head of the man who won the heart of such a charming woman, it would inform my decision.
That's very aggressive.
No, but I think he's playing it off as flirting.
That's dangerous. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what?
Shoot.
Dude, they're face to freaking face.
Wait, whoa, bro. Remember the emotions, bro. Be careful. Calm down.
Matthew,
Murdoch.
Yes, the attorney. I've heard about all your work in Hell's Kitchen.
Mr. Murdoch is thinking of purchasing some art.
Be careful, bro.
Looking for some advice from a man of taste.
Buy whatever the lady tells you.
Although we probably shouldn't be talking, I believe we're on opposite sides of a tendency.
The city has suffered long enough under the burden of poverty and decay. I believe we have opportunities now.
She's so good for him.
Yeah.
Seeing Hell's Kitchen to its fullest potential is very important.
Vanessa, thank you so much for your time.
I
Changed your mind about what you came for?
Need to consider the cost.
don't be
That's
too obvious.
very... He should have asked what paint, like get recommendations as far as painting from him. That would definitely tell a lot more.
I like to have a moment. End of the day.
He just starts the conversation like that.
I love this priest.
Maybe you could put in a word.
How did you know I was sitting here? You mind me asking?
You want the short answer or the long
one? Worried you might have gone out and done something foolish after our talk this morning.
I think he's thinking about it.
Sounds a bit on the ominous side.
Matt likes to do that when he talks to you, if you haven't picked up.
Not to hurt her, just to get a sense of him, of who he is and what it would take to...
And it would take too much.
What did you learn?
That he's very similar.
That he has someone he loves.
He's not the devil.
That's true.
It's more complicated than that.
Few things are absolute, Matthew. Even Lucifer was once an angel, especially when murder is not in your heart.
How do you know?
You're here.
Yeah. Because you keep coming back.
And so you can't...
If I let him consume this city, all the people will suffer and die.
There is a wide gulf between inaction and murder, Matthew.
Yeah.
As evil does not make you good. Of their enemies to justify their own throughout history.
That is true.
Are you struggling with the fact that you don't want to kill this man? Or that you don't have to kill him?
And you're gonna...
But want to.
Yeah.
Yes!
Tired?
How did it go with that, Vanessa woman?
What's wrong?
We identified the assholes that jumped us outside of Elena's. It's Stuart Schmidt and Joseph.
Okay.
Hey, we don't answer my calls, buddy. I always think you fell down an open manhole or something.
I mean, that is true. I would be concerned about him.
West Meyerholt Contracting, another wonderful global confed subsidiary.
Well, that's right. So we have nothing.
I wouldn't go that far. Here. Show him the thing.
Right, the thing.
Tell him the thing.
The thing? What thing? Oh my gosh.
The one I drew on the napkin that you couldn't see back when.
Hey, it is. Nice.
I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes. A lot of the time. But we are. With the power of the law.
See, they're so...
I really...
Dinky Dink Firm Murdoch.
Foggy is so like...
I'll never be able to thank you enough for it.
He's such a great friend.
You're not gonna kiss me.
I feel like this is too happy though.
Nelson Murdoch, how may I help you?
Oh no.
Sir, what?
No. What happened?
Uh-oh.
When?
Yeah.
No, dude! I knew it, but like still.
It's her. My mom says all the family she knew about's passed on.
We'll see to the arrangements.
It's good of you to take that on.
What do you do? What do you do if you're not? Like what do you do?
So you gotta ask that question. Do you have to... Like,
Because at the same time,
that line?
she knew some of the risks. Shoot!
Hey, Matt, you can't go down here.
Come on, man.
Dude.
Is that?
You are a worthy...
It is, dude. I recognized his eyes. Like,
yeah.
to claim your life.
Shoot, dude. He's so hurt. Ah.
Dude, what?
Ah.
What do do?
I have no idea.
Marcy talked about a criminal element in Elena's building. So that's why the workmen left without finishing the repairs. I thought it was bullshit.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Wait, did nobody think that she...
Yeah, come on, guys.
That's what I thought immediately.
Feel right, does it?
Drink to that.
I think it was a coincidence.
I mean, you can't rule out that possibility, though. That's probably the more likely possibility.
You think Fisk had something to do with it?
It's not unreasonable.
Yeah, that's not unreasonable.
How do you respond to reports that you knew the tenement was unsafe?
That's why we offered a substantial sum to Miss Cardenas.
Oh, shoot.
We should never let good people get swallowed up by the city.
They played this so well.
Her passing is a symptom of a larger disease. Fear of cop killings. Hello? Yeah, that's fear of a mass psychopath. I need to make arrangements.
Oh, he's waging war.
We need to stand together. Let them know that they will fail. Afraid of standing up for people like Mrs. Cardenas.
I think that's... Even though that's not...
How does this affect the upcoming benefit?
It's like he's talking directly to him, bro.
Yes.
So...
Well, then let's pray the mask gets his hands on him.
Shoot.
You religious, Karen?
Does it help with things like this?
Not today.
It makes it harder.
It makes it harder. Much harder.
Way harder.
Dude. Oh, man, he's going.
I mean...
He's going after him.
I think you kind of have to in this case.
I don't think you have to kill him, though.
You either have to kill him or you can't go after him at all this way. Because how else are you going to stop him, right? Okay, wait, it was.
Dude, he's just taking down everybody. I feel like it's like he feels like this is his mission. Like his calling.
Yeah.
Like him doing that like sign of the cross, it almost feels like he feels like this is his purpose.
All right. I'll tell you anything you want. Just please stop hurting me.
What?
That's her bag.
Oh.
Right?
This is him. This is the guy. For sure. Oh, shoot. Ow. Oh my gosh.
Killed Mrs. Cardenas. Shoots up at this address. Likes cheap menthols. Thinks it covers the stench of his rotten teeth. It does.
Oh, jeez.
Who paid you? Was it Fisk?
Bro.
He won't know.
Yeah, but he can tell, right?
Wilson Fisk.
No, please stop. Please.
Give me a reason to.
Pier 81. I didn't want to do it.
It's the Yakuza.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn yourself in. To Sergeant Brett Mahoney at the 15th Precinct. Next time, I'm not gonna stop.
Dang.
I mean, that takes a lot of self-control.
That does.
I think the majority of people would just take care of him.
That's why I believe in what Matt's doing. Oh no. This is so well done.
But I am the one you have found.
Where is he?
I'm not part of his war.
Yet you aided him.
It's funny how they like know each other, or like he knows of like Stick.
Yeah.
A woman is dead, and for what? Just to lure me into some kind of a trap.
You are here.
Yeah.
You slowed your heart.
Yep.
Lowered your body temperature.
The old fool has taught you in our ways.
Oh, dang, that was sick.
That was kunai, like.
Shoot. Oh, the choreography is unreal. Dang.
Oh.
You speak Spanish? What's a good toast for the people that should...
They should have told him to take the money like Matt said.
The Hell's Kitchen I grew up in was a real shithole. But it had a heart, you know?
It wasn't this.
Me and Matt, we learned the law.
The only thing you can. You make them pay.
How? How is Matt even gonna live, dude?
I don't know. I want to see if he's gonna...
Ooh.
If he's gonna try to kill Nobu or not.
Oh, is that fuel?
That might be.
Yes.
Oh, dang!
Oh!
Shoot! 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 Dude, he's still fighting him?
Dang.
Thank you.
Was that on purpose?
Oh, snap.
Appreciate you removing him from concern. Mind, it won't quite. But it's a character flaw. We all have them. You, for instance. You've done
What?
a weakness for children and women. I assume that would extend to the elderly.
Oh, shoot.
Here you are. You took her life. My options, they were limited by necessity.
Dude, tell yourself that, Fisk. Tell yourself that.
I'm gonna kill you. Take your shot.
No, dude! You're screwed, Matt. You can't fight him.
Yeah, it'd be questionable even if you were fully healthy.
The suit, dude. Shoot. Dude. What the heck, man?
How do we get out of this? Oh, he grabbed something. Run.
Book it, book it, book it, book it!
We gotta nail that bastard to the wall. We gotta make him pay for everything.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
is he gonna find out?
Are you okay in there?
No way.
He's gonna find
out. Are you serious?
But he might need help, though. He might actually need help. Go.
Dude, but he hates Daredevil.
Oh, shoot.
No.
Where's Matt?
Wait, take off your mask, dude. That's him.
Come on, take off the mask.
Hurry. He's injured.
No.
No. Come on.
Oh, shoot. Shoot, dude. Shoot.
Matt?
Dude. Talk about a cliffhanger.
I'm actually... No, I mean, I know it's going to be we're going to have to go through a few things.
I think yeah.
That's going to be a little rough. But honestly, we needed that because my man Matt is dying.
Yeah.
And also, it kind of gets me a little relieved because hopefully if we can, come to some sort of, reconciliation or, agreement, then this should be better overall, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that ending was with Matt. I mean, I don't know if he meant to kill Nobu, but he definitely meant to kill Fisk.
Yeah.
And not that, it didn't happen, so that's different. But still, that is a huge change or dip or character flaw, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if he's going to stay like that. That was kind of a huge moment for this whole struggle that was happening this whole episode. Like, he decided to kill Fisk.
No, yeah. I don't think he actually meant to kill Nobu. I mean,
I don't think so
It felt very,
either.
like, you know, I mean, you could say possibly he was aiming for that, but, like, it felt a little bit like it just happened. But yeah, I think that he did want to kill Fisk. And I can understand it. You know, it's I think that it's while it's a tough call, the stuff that he has done so far, it shows how kind of dangerous he is, right?
I agree.
And if you are going to bring about a change, then there's probably only two ways to do it, right?
But I feel like if you're working outside the law, you have to have a boundary. And what is that boundary? Or you actually are no better than a criminal. And if it's not murder... Now, I totally understand it, and, you know, might even root for it for the show, but just to talk, because they're dealing with deep issues here. If it's not murder, then what is that line? What's the line for Matt? That he's a bad person? How do you define that?
Well, I mean...
How do you define that he's worse than you after you've killed like 6 or 7 people or 10 people?
Okay, in the context of the story, well, not the context of the story, but in the story itself and kind of understanding its own message, I don't want him to kill.
Yes.
Right? But realistically... I think it's the opposite. Like, outside the story, I feel like you can kind of say that, yeah, what is the kind of limit and stuff, and it's like, you can never tell. But, I mean, you kind of can, right? It's not, like, there's definitely a clear kind of, you know, boundary already naturally set in your decisions.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, okay, but so you're saying that Matt killing someone automatically makes him evil? I think that if you're
going to be a vigilante, no, but I think if you're going to be a vigilante who's already outside the law, you're breaking those rules, you must have some sort of guideline to keep you in check. And if you start murdering people, I don't think you can properly say, maybe not immediately in killing Fisk, but eventually you will inevitably become the villain. Because you have no guidelines. There's no law, there's not a moral guideline, and it becomes incredibly vague when you're one person on the street and you're emotional and you have your biases, and now you've given yourself the ability to kill. And I think in real life it applies even more than like a superhero show. It's like, you can't kill. Once you cross that line, it's incredibly dangerous.
I don't know, though, because...
Especially in the context of you're not a soldier, you're not a... You know, that's not... There's no structure, there's no, at least, attempt or facade of morals. It's just you, and even if you're well-intentioned, that's easily corrupted with just, you know, trauma and pain and anger and cynicism.
The problem is that, like, to me, it's a nice story, right? But realistically, you're going to have to make that decision. I mean, it happens all the time.
Sure.
You know, and it's good comes of it.
Context.
Well,
I think it's very different. I think it's very different if a soldier has to kill someone that they're not sure
soldiers
if they should.
Even. I'm not even talking about
If a cop has to kill someone that they don't think they should. If a detective has to kill someone they don't think they should. Because Matt is taking on this extra burden.
Yes, but let's say you're not even a vigilante and you're a normal person. If you do happen to see an evil being committed,
sure,
and you have the opportunity to do something about it.
You're not going out and seeking it out. If you are going to become a vigilante and take on this extra idea and responsibility and play law, you don't get to murder people willy-nilly.
But he's not murdering people willy-nilly. I mean, the fact that he is struggling so hard to the point where he is, right, I think, causing other people more harm.
Sure.
I think
But I think it would call into question whether he should be a vigilante far before it calls into question that he should kill.
But, okay, regardless of whether or not the whole right and wrong thing, I still think logically and just, if we're speaking, what do you want to do? If he is going to be a vigilante and not kill, how is he going to bring about enough change to the entire system, in the context of the story, obviously, to the entire system when it's so corrupted?
Yeah, I mean, it's not super effective. You're right.
It's almost impossible as a vigilante to do that, right?
You're right.
And then I feel like the only way as a vigilante for him is to kill that person because of how much public opinion he has, right, on his side. It's almost impossible. If he beats him up, do you think that Fisk is mentally, not prepared for a physical beatdown?
No.
And is going to stop? I don't think that's going to happen. And with the amount of power that he has and money and just, willpower on his side, I think beating him up physically, even mentally, is not going to work, right? The only way, I think, is a true threat of not being able to do what he needs to do. And there's only two things that can stop him. It's death or legally being taken out of his position, right? Sure. And as a vigilante, especially with the public opinion that he has, there's no way that he's going to legally take him out, right?
No, I agree. On a purely constructive level, as far as what is the most effective way to stop Fisk, sure. 100% kill him. But I feel like that was true at the beginning of the season. Nothing's really changed if we're just looking at what's constructive. It's like there were some other options, but those were all more difficult anyway. Killing Fisk should have been our number one priority. I feel like the struggle is, and we could debate forever, so I'm not saying we have to agree, but I think the struggle is the moral issue. Because if we were talking about what is constructively the best move to take, killing Fisk at the beginning, episode 1, is the best move to take.
It's not. See, the problem is unless you know that your only choice is to kill, I feel like is when you have that sort of path open to you.
Sure, I just don't think that that's the only choice.
I mean, I don't think so either, especially in this movie. But the problem is that I am fine with idealism. Like I said in, I think it was All of Us Are Dead.
Yeah.
I'm completely fine with idealism and striving, even if it seems impossible, right? Striving for that goal. But when it comes to the point where, other people are starting to really be seriously affected.
Sure.
To the point where their innocent people are dying.
Sure.
I think not making a choice is actually a little bit cowardly in a way.
I agree. And I agree that this is an example possibly of faulty idealism. I think the idealism, though, is not in the choice not to kill, but to think that I can go out as a vigilante in the middle of the night and still stay moral. Because, and I mean, look, we could disagree. It's more just for the fun of it. I like actually delving into these things.
Well,
so don't freak out. Join in the comments. But I think that if you're going to talk about idealism anywhere, it was him saying, I think that I should go out at night and fight criminals. And that was a voluntary choice he made. So this choice of killing Fisk is not something he had to do. He brought on this completely unnecessary threat, violence, and responsibility. And so the failure was not in, do I choose to kill Fisk or not? It was in choosing to be a vigilante, if this is really his only option, and say, I can still stay on the moral side, stay on the good side of the law, however you want to put it. I think that's where it is. Because I agree, idealism could fail, but I think the idealism fails in that initial choice, not here.
But I mean, you're saying
and
that
here
he
is
had
now
another
a tough decision.
But I mean, you're saying he had another path possibly before he became a vigilante?
I don't think. I think being a vigilante, I mean, now, I think he will have another option, but if you're saying this is his only options to kill Fisk as a vigilante, then his failure was choosing to be a vigilante in the first place. And thinking, idealistically, that could work, because that was not a good choice. Not that he necessarily had other options, but that choice then has caused much more evil than it has good. Even if you eliminate Fisk, how many people, just on the number of people that have died, let alone his moral compromise and what he's going to do later, already more people have died. Good people have died trying to get Fisk than even if he kills Fisk now.
I'm not sure because, I feel, okay. I get where the story kind of sides in a way. And I also side in that direction. But I do think that Matt's decision to become a vigilante is very admirable, regardless of right or wrong, because of how messed up his situation is, right?
I agree.
If the cops are so biased and on the side of a particular individual, and the city is so messed up to the point where, they're calling it Hell's Kitchen.
Sure.
I feel like it's almost people's duty to take up arms and do something.
I mean, it's impossible for us exactly to know because we don't know the context of him taking... Because, I think I could equally argue that he took it up because he had some serious issues that he needed to take out on criminal.
If that's the case, so, that is true.
It's impossible for us to know exactly why he started being a vigilante. I agree, though. I get where you're coming from. That's why it's complicated. That's why...
No, it is very complex.
And I'm not saying that if I was literally in that moment, it's easy to talk and philosophize about a story. And that's why stories like this exist, to get us to think and talk and philosophize.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if this happened in real life, it's like, dude, it's not... I could never judge you. I don't know if I agree, but that's a complicated, messy, horrible issue. And like you said, it is admirable. He's striving to do what is right.
Yeah,
I don't know if I think it was right, but you're not an evil guy. You're not, murdering people. That's a tough issue. That is.
Well, yeah. Really especially, I think, even if he was doing it for a kind of, a little bit of a selfish reason, he had to take out some of his anger. Some of it's got to be he wants to... fix this darn place, right? You don't just randomly... I feel like he would have been a completely different person if he just randomly was like, it's time to beat up some people, right?
I agree.
And relatively speaking, the majority of the people look like they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Or rather, they're on Fisk's side. So, I think it is very admirable that he is even willing to take a stand.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like... I hope that there's some sort of way that we can take legally that would help us. Because right now, I don't like seeing him kind of halfway the whole vigilante thing where he's saying he wants to make a difference where it's almost impossible to make one, right? It's like...
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that develops. I don't know. Because
I feel like if we can get Foggy on our side and then we can collaborate as far as between Daredevil side and lawyer side, then maybe we can hit Fisk legally and bring some stuff to light so that people aren't so much on his side. And that way it supports our vigilante side where we don't have to necessarily make that far of a call.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No,
I feel like that's our only way.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I feel like Foggy's gonna be really pissed at him.
I think
because Foggy does not like Daredevil.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's gonna be a betrayal to Foggy.
Yeah, especially if you think about if you were just Foggy, it's
of course
you didn't as I was saying all these things. You not only withheld information from a good
die,
friend.
You did all this horrible stuff.
And it's and in the end, it's almost like you just didn't trust him. Yeah, in a way, it feels like that.
Yeah.
It sucks, but hopefully.
So we'll see. But yeah, thank you for joining us here, guys. Thank you for watching. Like I said, feel free to join in the discussion in the comments down below. That's why this show is great. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. As always, full-length reactions up on the Patreon. Next week's reaction, episode 10. Also up on the Patreon for early access if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you stick around. And if you do, we will see you all in the next video.